Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the Nearby Nation, we are back for another excellent episode of Technic 6. Yes, we are back. In this episode, we said we were going to go find some glowstone in the nether, but first we need some obsidian. So yeah, and first we actually need something to get the obsidian with, so it's going to have to be diamond, which means we're going to have to find more diamond. Oh well. Now, one thing that I was kind of annoyed by you guys from, and I usually don't get annoyed from you guys. I usually am pretty happy with all the comments, but a lot of you guys commented and said, "Oh my God, it's tungsten! You should know what tungsten is. Tungsten's Tonka." That's Buffalo. But anyways, I don't know 1,000% of what's happening in this Technic pack, guys. I don't have 8 million hours to play this 24 hours a day. You get my gist. If I get something wrong, please correct me, but don't correct me in a way like, "Oh my God, werewolf." No! If I get something wrong, just correct me the right way. That's all I appreciate, because there was a lot of comments that said, "You didn't collect the black stuff, that was worth EMC." Which is why I'm sitting here killing this guy. I might as well talk to you guys about a comment. Mr. Ninja 027 said it best when he said, "Hey, Nearby, the number that was really high was from the stuff that looked like coal, which is actually tungsten, and worth about 2 diamonds. Also, the reason you had trouble finding diamonds is because when you have the divining rod into your hand..." Die already! There we go. Divining rod in your hand, you have to press G a few times to get it to the long range. So this is what you do to get the long range. So that's awesome. Appreciate that. He also said... I think he said, yeah. Somebody said something about this. I guess that wasn't the comment that said something about this. But tungsten isn't even used right now, guys. It's blue power, but it's no use. So besides EMC value, which is like everyone said, 2 diamonds, but still, it's no use. So, oh, red mushrooms. Right when I throw my other mushrooms away, I find red mushrooms. Holy jeez! You see that? Did you see all this, mobs? Wow. They want my brains. They want my brains! Okay, we're gonna need... This isn't... Aw, it's rubber wood. Oh well. For right now, oh well. We need torches more than anything else. Oh, I'm very happy today, guys. I didn't know if you knew this, but if you watch my Facebook and Twitter, you'll find out that I just got a new vehicle. Yes. And a vehicle which most of you guys probably know about, or maybe you've seen, I don't know. It's called the Smart 2, or actually, what is it called? Ford 2? It's a smart car. So it's really cool. It's really, gas mileage is awesome. I think it gets over 40 miles a gallon, so that's 41, I think, actually. So that's perfect for my being. It's kind of small, but hey, I like small and tidy. Compared to my wife's car, yeah, it's definitely small, but oh well. I like small. So let's go ahead and see if we can find some more diamonds, because I know we're going to need them by the time we get to the nether. So there's really... I mean, we can already go to the nether and get glowstone probably, but... I like iron too. Wow, there's a lot of iron here. A lot of iron! Oh, what's cool is it is me 61 said, "Oh my God, stop thinking that millionaire guys are evil. They won't steal your stuff unless you put a chest in their house and they upgrade it." Yeah, but what if I do put a chest in their house and they do upgrade it? Then all my stuff's gone. No, spider. We don't play that game. Creeper brothers. Back off, Creeper brothers. Sheesh. Explode with your friends, please. There we go, look at that. Killing them all. We're beasting it. But we still need to create some light. That way I don't die. Ooh. Is that uranium already? Wow. Living with uranium. Let's go ahead and see if we can find some diamond. Come on, diamond! And as I could see, I put this on 64 by 33, so... Diamond. Probably not at the right level. We're already like 30. Oh, wait. There's some more of that special tungsten you guys were talking about. So let's see if we can find some, since you guys were so happy about finding it. Maybe we can find some diamond while we're down here too. Maybe. Maybe if we're lucky. I don't know, this thing goes by 64 blocks, so this technically could be all the way at the bottom of the rainbow, if you know what I'm getting at. Bottom of the rainbow. Mega Relk says nearby why diamonds are so scarce is because they're trying to find places to put them. Wait, are hard to find because all the mods that have ores are fighting with each other for the placement in the ground, making the diamonds a lot harder to find. So yeah, that's why it's kind of hard to find diamonds. That's tin, not tungsten. Tin tungsten. Let's see if we're still on track. Yes, we are. Still on track to find it. Hopefully we'll find some diamond while we're down here too. Be really awesome. I want diamond. That's what I'm looking for. Diamonds. Come on. Keep going. I wish it would tell you the exact location. I know. Mortal sin digging underneath me. I really need to stop that. But it doesn't really say the exact location. And it's still going. 64 blocks down this could be. Isn't that crazy? Really need a drill. I really need to get a drill. I guess once I get the crafting table, I could actually just turn this stuff into diamond. That's probably what you guys are getting at, since I can't really use it for anything. There it is. There it is! There's the tungsten. Wow, that's easy to break. Very easy to break. Okay, well, we got the tungsten that you guys wanted me to get, so don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, that's gold. Nothing. Okay, there's gold that way and that way. And what's underneath me? I don't know what 512 is. Do not know what 512 is, but there's gold this way and the other way. And more tungsten, looks like. Ooh, we got plenty of diamonds to start out with once we actually make the transmutation table. Just gotta make it first. So maybe if I lower my standards. If I go a little bit lower and then try to search in a branched out area. Or a vein area, something like that. What is that? Tin? I don't need tin. Tin needs me. Alright, so let's try now. 2,000. 320. Ooh, diamond. Somewhere this way. Somewhere this way there's diamond. Let's see if we can find it. Oh! Somewhere this way there's lava. Somewhere this way there's lava. Stop, lava. Stop. Okay, so let's just do that right there and go over the lava. Why not? Try not to run into the lava. Diamond! Diamond! No! No! What a pain in the butt that was. Like, I would have realized this was going to be opened up to a huge lava pit. Well, it's not really even... Oh! No, that's not diamond. Huge diamond waterfall. Oh, redstone. Redstone. Can always use some more redstone. Oh, that's quite a bit of redstone. And copper. So, make sure that we're not going to fall into this. Or lose any of the awesome material that we're finding. We're building up our stuff, guys. Build up all this stuff, and then we can actually move on to some more stuff. Is that a... I know I made the diamond pickaxe, but I was trying to save it. There we go. Save it for the right time. Even though I should be able to repair it just fine. This should destroy it, right? There we go. Aha! Except for, I need to stop jumping and cover some of this lava up. At least around the sides, so I don't get hit by it. Ah, there we go. And I should be able to grab this now. And what do we need? Like 9 pieces? Something like that? 9 or 10 pieces. So I'm going to actually mine this real quick and we'll be right back because I know it takes a while to mine this stuff. So give me 1 second, guys. Alright, so we just came back and we actually have 11 pieces now. Wasn't too bad. Took a little bit longer than I expected, but hey, we got 11 pieces now. And we have the ability to mine this stuff up, which is sapphire. So we can actually use sapphire now. Except for we're still looking for diamond. We still need diamond because I ruined the last chance that we got diamond. Oh, there's diamonds somewhere around here. Not right there. Got to be somewhere in this wall. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my diamond pickaxe for now. See if we can find some diamond. Come on, diamond. Make sure I'm on the right track. No, I'm not. Is it below me? I swear just 2 seconds ago I found diamond. Alright, so it's got to be below. Ooh. Scary lava. I don't get this. We should be finding diamond. All I see is lava. Let's see. Yep, it's still this way. Somewhere in this way, we are going to find some diamond. Coal. Diamond! Where are you? We're searching for diamonds! CCC Fudge 10 said it's really good that you didn't try to mine the obsidian with an iron pick because it would literally take you 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Plus, you wouldn't even get it. So, yeah. I'm glad I didn't do that. I don't know why. I guess me and Poop Monster just always have this thing about you can mine it, but you can't mine it. You can mine it with... I don't know. I thought that you couldn't mine obsidian with anything but a diamond pickaxe. That's what I thought. Jeez, it's still this way. 64? Jeez, they're really going with the whole 64 thing. Probably gonna have to go all the way this way just to find 1 diamond. Better be more than 1. Better be just more than 1. Oh well, look at all the redstone we're getting. Yeah, look at all that. Redstone, redstone, redstone. I like redstone. And might as well get some of this too. Nickelite. There's plenty of it. Blue electricity, or bluetricity. There we go. Oh, we're almost full on the stuff that we have. We don't even have room for diamonds, do we? Oh well, I'll just get rid of cobble when we get to it. If we get to it, eventually. Ah, I did make a shovel, did I? Bad person not making a shovel. I didn't think I'd come under with dirt so low in the ground. I know I shouldn't be using that axe or the pickaxe for that, but hey, I am. And more coal. We have got to be getting close, right? It still shows it. This way we go until we can't go anymore, I guess. Not skipping over at all, apparently. That's a lot of tin. I usually don't come upon that much tin this early in the game. Looks like we're going to be able to start industrial craft pretty soon as well with all this stuff we're getting. More redstone. Jeez. I just went to the right level for everything, didn't I? Got all the redstone we need. Got everything that we need pretty much. Throw that in there. More redstone. Diamonds. That's what we're looking for. We have got to have gone 64 blocks by now. Apparently not. 64 blocks is quite a ways, apparently. Oh, there we go. Diamond. Just 1? Oh, nope, there's 2. 2 diamonds. I think that's actually what we need, 2 diamonds. Not 100% sure, but I believe that's what we need. Need one for the alchemist's chest and one for the philosopher's stone. Yep, 2 diamonds. So that's all we need. Good thing we found these. Oh, 3 diamonds. Look at that. Oh, 4 diamonds. 4 diamonds. Oh, that would have been horrible if that would have been lava down there. No, I want my diamonds. There we go. Alright, now we can get out of here. Finally. If we can remember how to get back. We should. In fact, I actually want to see. Maybe there was more diamonds and I didn't even know about it. You never know. I could still be going. Nope. No diamonds that way. No diamonds that way. No diamonds that way. Alright, I'm glad. No diamonds anyway. That is a lot easier to find diamonds, though, I would have to say. Because if the ores are so rapidly spread apart now, can you imagine how hard it would be to find diamonds without that? Oh, great. Well, something bad just happened, guys. Of course, it always happens to me. My other computer blue screened of death, so I lost a little bit of information. Not awesome. Might have to cut for a second so I can get my comments back. I need to fix that. For some reason, hold on one second. Alright, I'm back for a little bit until I have to fix this. Anyways, for some reason, like, my other computer hates 64-bit. I don't know why, but it does. It hates 64-bit. Is that Sapphire? Sweet. So what happens is, like, it'll blue screen of death, and it'll hate me, and whatever else, and it's kind of irritating. Dirt we don't need. Definitely don't need that. Alright, we're good. Get some more of these mushrooms while we're down here, and head back to the top. I think we're pretty good on everything else that we have for right now, anyways. So yeah, I'm just gonna head back to the top, which is apparently over here, where the water's at. Yep. Cool. We can actually start making some stuff. Nope. First we need to go to the nether, and then we can start making some stuff. How's that? That sound good? That sound good to me. Good to me. As you can see, I came down here earlier, and I had to place that. But now I can go back up. Yay. Back up. Up, up, and away. And into my home. Well, my temp home. Not my home. Huh. We'll actually start building our home and all that when... Ooh, loud computer starting. Whenever Industrial Craft comes back. Or when we start Industrial Craft, as I should say. Okay, so... Alright, sweet, I got my comments back. Sorry, guys. Now we need to make the portal. It's gotta be a... Let's see. I don't make portals every day, but hey. Right there, there, there. Is it 2 high or 3 high? I think this will work. Alright, good. Now we just need the iron, which we already have some. Yay. Means I can put some of this stuff up here. And, do we have flint? Yes, we do. Cool, we can make a fire. I'm prepared to make a fire. If I know how. There we go. Flint and steel. Alright. Boom. Alright, before we go, we want to go ahead and put all the vital stuff inside of the chest, which there's not really enough room, so we're going to have to make another chest and use another piece of... couple more pieces of rubber wood, unfortunately. But oh well. We have plenty of rubber wood saplings, so should be safe there. So put that there. And I don't think we're gonna need hardly any of these tools. You know what? I'm gonna take that, and that's probably about it, because I know I'm gonna die whether I do or not. So take the less amount of tools. You know what? Some torches might be good. With some charcoal and some sticks. I don't know. Should I make armor? I could probably make something out of that. I don't know. We'll see. I don't need that. don't need that. Alright, we should be good. I might need some blocks, though, to build with. So let me take this so I can get up to the glowstone at least. And let me take some... Ooh, come on. Torches. Alright, and then can I make anything with this? I don't think I can, actually. Yeah, I think I need one more piece to make anything out of that. My bad. So let's just put that up. We could actually make iron stuff. We have enough iron, but we're only going to be in there for a quick second to get some glowstone. So once we actually get glowstone in the transmutation table, we should be safe and not have to go back here. But we'll see. So we're entering the nether. Yay. Mr. Stradmaster said nearby, why don't you use a texture pack? I just haven't really thought about using a texture pack. I know people do. Look at that, glowstone's right there. Perfect. I know people use texture packs and I know it's common, but I just haven't really thought of using a texture pack that would fit me. If you guys might have an idea of a texture pack that you would want to be used, I know there's one texture pack, I can't remember what it's called, but is compatible with most of these mods, so... I guess we could use a texture pack. If the majority of you want a texture pack, I will use a texture pack. I'll just have to get used to the textures. That's it. That's pretty much it. Sometimes, like, there's been a couple of times that I've used a texture pack just for the ambience to make it feel a little bit better, but really, I don't know. I like Minecraft as it is. I like seeing the textures as they come in the updates and all that. Look at that. Look at all the glowstone we got. That was quick. Quick and painless. Thank you very much for a painless time. Grab all of this, and we won't need to be back here for probably ever. I don't know. Whoa, pigmen. You know, when I first saw pigmen, I was like, I gotta attack these guys. And then I realized that they don't attack you. They're not hostile until you start attacking them. What's that? Oh, pigman with armor. Gold armor. I wonder if I could actually take his gold armor. Gold armor sucks. I'm not gonna go for it. Skeletons with armor and warps are part of better dungeons, somewhere you can find castles, temples, and dungeon volcanoes. Zoisk 1 said that, so that's why they have armor. Yay! It's pretty important to know that, because I did not know that. And Druid Cow, or sorry, Druid Crow. Sorry, I'm thinking of too much of World of Warcraft. But he said nearby Nikolite is used for bluetricity, and bluetricity is a better electrical source than red power. It generates more electricity, and the wires are just like red power wires. They can go in one block 4 to 5 times. Cool. Okay, so we got 4 tungsten. Let me bring up 1 second, guys. I gotta get back up with EE. Not too shabby. I got actually Google Chrome restored it themselves, so that was pretty awesome. Okay, we need 1 piece of this, 1 piece of this, 1 piece of this. 2 smooth stones, so we're gonna have to cook some stone. Cook some stone. And 2 iron. 1 of my precious diamonds. And you know what? We're gonna have to use some of this wood. I did not know I had regular wood. I would have probably used it better than the rubber wood that I used. Oh well. It happens. Okay, so we need that right there, and we should be good now with that. So we're gonna make this real quick. That up there, that up there, that up there, that up there. Diamond in the middle. Rearrange these the way that they're supposed to go. There we go. I don't know why it's crucial on where those go, because they're basically just conveyance to us. So iron on the bottom and a chest, and we get an alchemical chest. Yay! That's pretty awesome. In fact, we could have made that without going to the nether, now that I think about it. Oh well. Still cool to have though, because we'll probably be making that out of a bag so we can actually keep the stuff on us, because we haven't actually built a home yet. So next thing, we need redstone, and we have the redstone. Yay! And we have the diamond, and you probably know where we're going with this, right? 4 glowstone. I wasn't. You had to have slime balls before. I can't remember. I think you did. They probably lowered the recipe. Actually, we need another diamond. They probably lowered the recipe because you can't do near as much stuff with it. hopefully, is why they did it. Could have swore you needed a slime ball before. Alright, Philosopher's Stone. Now, the Philosopher's Stone is kind of neat because you can actually, without using any kind of glowstone, redstone, any fuel source, you can actually change blocks to different things. So, say I want this into cobblestone, you just right click. Now, if you shift and right click, you get grass. Or you can, control? Oh, wait, no, not control. Okay, let me figure this out. Okay, if you shift from cobble, you get grass. If you just right click, you get smooth stone. If you shift from smooth stone, you get grass. And if you just right click, you get sand. Now, gravel's a little bit different, and I don't actually have gravel around me, I don't think. Gravel turns into sandstone. All right, here. So what's good about this is, say you have a terrain where you think you're going to fall. You can just turn this so it doesn't actually fall. You can destroy it, and because gravel falls and sandstone doesn't. You get my gist. I don't know why they just didn't make that into sand, because both of them have the falling feature. But you can also turn this stuff into sand. So if you want this stuff to fall, you could, if you wanted to. I'm not sure if it turns any other blocks. I don't think it does. I don't think it even turns obsidian into... No, just the basic blocks. And I believe they all have pretty much the same EU value, so that's why it actually does it, I think. Is because it really doesn't matter if it changes it or not. I mean, it's basically the same amount of energy used. So, now that we made that, we can actually make... you know what? We're going to have to destroy our portal real quick. Because we only have 1 block of obsidian, and we really don't need to go back here, so we need 3 more blocks of this stuff. Portal be gone, shall we? And I'm not sure if, okay. I'm reading this, I'm not actually sure how this is going to work, but, apparently, you have to put the items into the transmutation table. And once you do that, it basically finds the items, but I don't know if you break the transmutation table, because we're gonna have to place it down, and I'm not sure if it breaks, will we be able to maintain the items in there. We'll have to test it out. We'll see. So it's actually learned the items, so my bad on that. But anyways, Philosopher's Stone in the middle, and then we need smooth stone. Let me get a piece of coal out of here. Coal right there, and stone up top. Just go ahead and get 8 pieces of smooth stone. Why not? Let's live the dream with the 8 pieces. Yeah, so that's texture pack. If you guys want me to use a texture pack in this season, let me know. I would really be interested. I think it's a faithful texture pack or something like that that has all the mods included in it. I mean, I could probably even do 32-bit and still be fine on frame rate. So if you want to see a little bit better. Speaking of a little bit better, the reason why videos on my channel sometimes look crappy to you guys due to the fact that you guys watch it on the mobile viewers. Sometimes YouTube has trouble, I don't know why, but it has trouble rendering it perfectly and putting it up in 720p for the mobile viewers and for regular viewers on 720p. It'll do 480, but if you have problems that way, get to a PC and watch the channel, watch the video. If you don't have a PC, I'm sorry how the video looks, but it's not my doing. My videos look fine when they go up, except for sometimes I have the lighting issues. You guys know that. I have never been, nor will I probably ever be, a perfect video editor, but hey, that's what I can do, and that's what I've been doing. So anyways, put that right there, and then the Philosopher's Stone in the middle, and we have a transmutation table. So now once we place this down, it's like a half block, which is kind of cool. It kind of looks like a portal or something you can jump into, but it's really not. You right click in here, and it's called the transmutation. Now what happens is when you put an item in here, it goes learned, so it actually knows what that item is now. So we put this item in there, and as you can see, it already learned that item, so it knows this item can transfer into that item, and vice versa. It's kind of cool now, because before, I think it was like 4 of these equaled 1 of these. So now 1 of these equals 1 of these. So that's kind of cool. Now this has 2 different forms too. As you can see when I put it up here, it says matter. So anything matter formed, like wood, say I need to put wood in there, it'll learn wood. So now when I put this in there, actually I think is wood worth more now? Wow, wood is worth 8. Wow, a lot more than stone. Stone was worth 4 before. Now it's only worth 1. No wonder why it takes so much now. Anyways, so before it said matter. Now when I put this in here, it's going to say fuel. Because now it's a fuel source. So if I put this in there, again, fuel. And now it's going to need to learn torches. Now this kind of can be tedious. Now when you put this in here, it's going to learn the complete value of this. Like right now, it's cut down in half. As you can see, the EMC is 282. However, if I take some, what is it? Which conveyance dust is this? I think it's this one. We'll get all 3 just in case. Just in case I'm totally wrong on the colors. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we got a full one. It was like 282. Now it will be higher. It'll be 516. So the EMC value does change depending on how much your sword has been used or whatever has been used. As of right now, I'm not sure if you can check how to learn items, or not how to learn items, which items are learned or not. So it'd be a good idea. Wow, you can actually learn an alchemical chest. That's cool. It's a good idea to throw your items up there like this. I know I need to learn this stuff. Just to make sure. I wish you could actually see a list view of what you have learned. Like I didn't know I didn't learn sticks. And you can't. Oh yeah, I guess you can. So it'd be a good way just to shift click your way up there and figure out what you have. Quick way to learn stuff, I guess. Wait. I used some for the sword, didn't I? Crap. Never mind, don't shift click. Oh, cool. We can get the alchemist's chest. We can get 2 of those. And that's because we have the diamond. There we go. Okay, now one thing that you guys did say was this tungsten stuff. I don't know if it has to stay in ore form or not, but right there it just learned. And of course we're in matter right now, and I'm guessing that's not matter. So I actually have to empty out the EMC in order to... Wow. What am I going to empty out the EMC to? I think green stuff. No. Probably not the best thing. Stone. I think you have to control click or something like that in order to... Shift. There we go. We got way too much of that, but oh well. Now if I put this up there, it learned it, but now it's not actually taking it. So does it have to be in a different form? You guys tell me. Not sure. I know you guys were saying that this is worth a lot of EMCs, but apparently not in that form. So it might have to be smelted, maybe? Let's try smelting it. Apparently you cannot smelt tungsten ore. Must be something to do with red power. I don't know. But yeah, so there we go. We already have the transmutation table. So basically now on the next episode, I think we're actually going to start venturing out into the world, finding a good place for our home, our mansion-ish area, as you could say. Building the walls and starting on Industrial Craft 2. And then maybe moving on to Thaumcraft. But again, we're not doing episodes by mods, so it'll just be flowing on what we're doing. So thanks guys for watching as always, and we will see you in the next episode of Technic 6. Bye guys.